All right, and welcome to episode 4 of CHOW. CHOW.
It's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
The cheesiest name in the world.
Yeah, there's no big deal. It's good.
How you been, Peter, my friend?
I've been good.
It's good.
Yeah.
Long time no see.
Finally getting back on again, yeah.
Yeah. Have I seen you since the last time you was on? Or well, the
yeah.
other show?
Yeah, bits and pieces here and there.
Pieces.
Yeah.
Sure, jigs and rails, as they say.
Hopefully this one goes better than the last one.
Yeah. Peter was on the original show with us.
I was the first one.
First guest.
I'll take that to my grave. I was the first guest.
Something great. Yeah, he was the first guest we had on, and then I had Peter on for a second time last year, and of course I had a computer storage malfunction and basically lost the whole show.
Yep.
So you didn't get to see it, but
It was good.
yeah, sure it was.
Yeah, good talk.
We was there talking. I don't think we knew how long we was on the air.
Nope.
We was just talking and going on for, I'd say it was an hour and a half.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Just down in the rec room.
Yep.
Shooting the
You know what?
poop. It's good. So, Penguins are still managing to hang on to that wild card spot, eh?
Yeah, we've been in this position before, more often than late.
Yeah.
But it's scary this year.
Yeah, with an aging team, it'll certainly happen again next year, I'd say.
Yep.
If they don't be out of it altogether. But no, Pittsburgh's still managing to hang on to that wild card spot, buddy. I tell you, Florida is giving them a run for their money.
Yeah, C.H.O.W is just. Oh.
Yeah,
C.H.O.W he's going to be nominated for the Hart.
think so.
Yeah.
He's
He's not going to win, obviously,
No.
but he's going to be nominated.
I miss him in Calgary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he knows it.
It's hard to say that I hate him because he left, right? I mean, we never traded him, and you can't be sour about it because he wanted to go.
Yeah, I mean, first time.
No, but no, he's doing good in Florida. He's certainly doing better than Gaudreau is in Columbus. Columbus is just a dumpster fire.
Listen, I had Gaudreau as my number 1 pick in the pool. Not doing it good for me.
No, that happens to so many more than. In the 6 years I've done the pool, only one person has won who had the first overall draft pick.
Oh yeah. Oh.
One out of the 6, yeah.
That's good.
Just pure luck and to know what you're picking, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people assume, oh well, I can get this player, I'm going to pick him. Is he the best choice? Perhaps you should think about that.
Yeah, that's right.
Just because you knows, I'll just use Milan Lucic's name as an example. Just because you knows who Milan Lucic is doesn't mean you should pick him.
No, like Malcolm. Just because you know who he is doesn't mean you should pick him.
Not first overall.
Not first over. No, I mean that's what I mean. First overall.
But yeah, I'm just saying what I'm using.
Yeah.
You still got the lights on to that little pond.
No, I still would have picked Crosby though. That's just because.
First overall.
Yeah.
Well, he wouldn't have hurt. I mean, he's not a McDavid, obviously.
But I've been wanting to pick him since I've been in this pool since day one.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to pick him first overall since I never could. So.
Hey, well, you know what? You can still be in it next year, no matter how many miles away you is.
Yeah.
I had to get you on one more time before you left the province.
Yeah, moving to Toronto in 3 months. 3 months from now, we'll be on the road.
You'll be on Torontonians.
Yep.
Hey, at least you get to see Pittsburgh come to town.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
That'll be
For sure.
it'll be a lot more feasible of a decision to go see a game since you ain't got to fly to go see them.
Yeah, really. I know I would. If I had a chance, I would.
Yeah, definitely. I flew to Montreal with Dad about 5 years ago to see Calgary and Montreal.
Yeah.
Tickets to the game are not the cheapest thing in the world, but when you add the price of flight and hotel to it, it's
Yep.
So it is what it is. But hey, Pittsburgh's doing better than the Flames. Man on that.
Do the Flames have a chance?
Slightest chance possible, I guess. They're not considered eliminated from contention.
Well, Winnipeg's not doing good. They put his teams ahead of Calgary. I don't know. I haven't looked at it.
Well, right now, Seattle's in the first wild card,
Ooh.
and Winnipeg's in the second. And Calgary sits 6 points out of a wild card spot with the same amount of games played as Winnipeg.
And Winnipeg's not doing good.
Winnipeg's doing half decent. They're not horrible.
I was slumped, hadn't they? I think.
They had a little bit of a slump, but I think they've picked it up recently.
Okay.
Now, there is another team that is still in the mix there beside Calgary, and that's Nashville.
Oh, yeah.
Now, the Calgary and San Jose game is currently on the go. second intermission. Probably by the time this video is over, the score will be finalised. And we'll see.
Yeah, look now. You're driving, so I'll look.
Yeah, there you go. They were 3-3 at the end of the second period. But Nashville is still there in that mix, right? Nashville's got.
Oh, Calgary's winning 4-3.
Oh, well, they're up 4-3. How many minutes is left in the third period?
12 minutes left. Yeah.
San Jose 5-4.
Kadri got the go-ahead goal.
Ooh, Kadri actually scored.
Your buddy Lucic got the assist. Yeah.
Kadri did so good the first 41 games of the season.
He got 23 goals though.
Yeah, he was doing great the first half of the season.
And Winnipeg's losing.
Well, that's what I need. What's Nashville doing? Not playing yet.
No. Oh no, Nashville lost. Kraken beat them 7-2.
Are you telling me there's a chance?
Yeah, there's a chance. Yeah.
There was only a slight chance, but they're there.
Pittsburgh don't play till 9:30.
Well, you'll
Washington.
get home for that.
Yeah.
Washington is still technically in the mix for a wild card there too.
Yeah, the only good thing about Washington this year is Ovechkin. I mean,
Ovi, man, you gotta mention Ovi.
he's beaten Gretzky's goals.
Oh, he's going to 100%. He's at 821 career goals now. He has 70. I got it. I know what to do. 73 left to go.
Yeah, 2 years.
Oh man, easily. If he gets 3 more this season just to keep the math even, that's only 35 the next 2 seasons.
Oh, you get that.
He now has the most 40 goal seasons in NHL history.
Yeah.
Gretzky had the most with 12 40-goal seasons. The last season he had after that, at this age, he only had 32 goals, and he just went downhill with the Rangers after that.
Yeah.
But Ovechkin is not showing any tilt to his form. He's still just as good as he was 5 years ago.
And no one wants to cover him when he takes that one-timer. everyone just leaves him alone. It don't make sense.
It don't make any sense in the world. Everybody else at their blocking shots.
Yeah.
Then you got everybody that's like leaving Ovechkin over there to shoot. It's almost like they want him to.
Yeah.
It's almost like Putin is threatening them.
Yeah,
If you block shots from Alexander Ovechkin, I take your family.
Yeah, really. Yeah, he'd be Gretzky. A whole lot longer games, but. Is it?
Not necessarily.
Oh, I thought it was.
He has less games played than Gretzky had.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Probably over 100 less, actually, to be completely honest. If he can score 5 or 6 more this season and keep on pace for 40-45 next season, then he's in good shape.
Yeah.
But the Flames are 2-1 since the last episode of CHOW. That's a win against Vegas, which was like a hope, shining light.
Yeah.
Then an overtime loss to Dallas, where Lucic was a healthy scratch. A loss to LA, that was dirty. That was 8-2. That was a win against Anaheim, which was and then a loss against Vegas, which was 3-2. So they're further away from a playoff spot than they were last episode. They're 6 points behind Winnipeg, like I had said. They play San Jose right now, LA again on Tuesday, and then Vancouver next Friday. That's only their next 3 games in the next week.
Well, it's not bad.
If they don't win 8 of their last 9 or get 16 out of 18 possible points, I honestly think that's the only way they're making the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, Winnipeg has to lose 3 and 4 in a row or 3 out of 4. And if Nashville keeps losing, then that's the only chance they got to make the playoff spot. Now, I mean, are they even going to do damage when they get into playoffs if they get into playoffs?
Listen, you're talking to a guy who's going to be whose team is going to face either Carolina or Boston, right? Come on now.
Yeah, that's very truthful.
Yeah.
You faces Boston, you ain't got much hope, do you?
No.
So I got here. Who's to blame? I mean, everybody's blaming Sutter.
He's gone by October.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%.
What if they make playoffs by chance?
Going anyway.
They
have to win the cup in order for him to stay, or make it to the conference final.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, the team reportedly hates Sutter. The locker room has split. I don't know necessarily if it's down the middle or not, but the locker room has split into portions that love to coach and hate to coach. Kadri has spoken out that he doesn't like Sutter. doesn't like his style. You can tell that he doesn't get along with Huberdeau. Toffoli, who has played for Sutter in the past, loves Sutter, of course.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Backlund is also clearly a Sutter fan for his performance so far as of late. Michael Backlund's having the best season of his career, and so is Tyler Toffoli.
Yeah.
So there's got to be a reason why these players aren't producing.
Good for Toffoli. I like Toffoli.
Oh, Toffoli's a great player.
I like him.
Toffoli scores his 30th goal of the season. That's actually the goal in the first period of this game, and he's beat his career high of 60 points. He's beyond that now. Backlund played in his 900th career game. He has 300 career assists now.
Nice.
So that's, I got a bit more on my phone about the Flames, but I think that's honestly... no, actually, there's one thing I got to read. I forgot about that. There's a stat there that basically shows they're having the worst luck. Not necessarily the worst season, the worst luck. The Flames have been to overtime 21 times this season.
Ooh.
They're 16. They're 6 and 15.
See, that's the playoffs there.
Right?
Right, yeah.
If you had won 5 more of those overtime games to make it 11 to 10, they'd be in the playoff. Well, no, they'd be 1 point behind Winnipeg.
Yeah, but that's
winning this game they're in right now.
Yeah,
they'd be in the playoff spot by the end of the game.
Yeah.
Right. The Flames, 41 games. Now this stat is about 4 or 5 days old, so there may be a game or two. I know actually there's Vegas for sure.
Yeah.
There's 42 games decided by 1 goal this season, most in NHL this year. 27 losses in 1-goal games, most in NHL this year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said now, 15 overtime losses. 77 times they've been recorded to hit the post this year.
Ooh.
77. Guess how many third period comeback wins they have?
I don't know. I can't even guess. I don't know.
0.
Yeah. I would have given a little bit more than that. Yeah, 0 comeback wins.
And they have
that's rough.
a NHL record of losses when outshooting their opponents by 10 or more shots. They have lost 21 times this season, outshooting their opponents by 10 or more goals.
Yeah, we're like that.
This is awful.
Yeah.
It's absolutely dog awful. I can't even.
Drives me nuts when we're playing and we score, and so many times after the other team score within
a minute or two.
Within a minute or two.
Yeah,
Happens
I find
so
Markstrom's
much.
like that a lot.
Markstrom
is
so much.
Markstrom has found his form in the last 15 games, but the first half of the season, man, Markstrom was pitiful.
Well, then we got Jerry injured again now. He skated and took shots though this morning. So
well, hopefully, you know what? It's probably best if they can keep on to their playoff spot. It's best to keep them out into the playoffs.
it's rocking a hard place, right? Like, what do you do?
You let him go soft, I guess, if you let him. But it's only 9 games.
Yeah. I don't know. The Smith can win a couple. He's not. He can win a few games. The Smith can.
But are you going to beat Carolina or Boston with this Smith? Probably not.
Jerry didn't do too. Like, they lost, yes, to the Rangers. That was hard. I was literally in Disney in Florida, at the happiest place in the world,
feeling like the biggest.
And my team, my team got put out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Crazy. No, I mean, I got more hope Pittsburgh make the playoffs than Calgary did.
I like Calgary to make playoffs.
Well, I mean, we both like to make playoffs.
Yeah, I would.
Did you guys notice our jersey selection? The Yager connection.
Yeah, I was going to wear my Gensel jersey, the one the wife gave me for Christmas, the last year's retro, the Pittsburgh going down.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I was going to wear that one, but when you said you were wearing your Yager one, I said, no, I got to wear mine. Yeah.
So, first team Yager ever played for? Last team Yager ever played for?
For now.
Well, in the NHL. My goodness, he's not coming back at 50.
I would love for Pittsburgh. I said this 100 times over. I would love for Pittsburgh to sign him for 1 day during the season. He'd play once and then he'd retire.
Can you imagine if they signed him at the trade deadline next year? Well, trade deadline next year, and he suited up for like 5 games, and he come into playoffs, and he just goes and scores an overtime goal.
Yeah.
Like everybody would just lose their minds.
So many players sign one day deals
To finish off
with their team.
Yeah, Ginland.
Chara did.
Yeah, Ginland done that.
Yeah, Brasso did. I think Coffee might have. I'm not quite sure. But I know Brasso did. Yeah, signed in one day with Pittsburgh.
I'm surprised Gretzky never done that, honestly.
No, he went out pretty good though.
Well,
most of these players, they fade away.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
I think Gretzky faded away.
No, Gretzky went out playing though.
Yeah, he went out playing, but I mean, look at how many goals he had. He beat 802 goals in the LA uniform. He finished his career with 892.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, assists were through the roof though.
Yeah.
I remember that last game. I watched that game. It was against Pittsburgh. Yager was captain.
Really?
Pittsburgh won. I don't remember the final score, but it was Yager scored the goal. Don't take me for that. But
I know there's one fella right now who's going to message me afterwards to tell me who scored the goal.
Yeah, I remember that game. Yeah, there was a day Rangers lost to Pittsburgh, and Yager was the captain. Yeah, it was either in overtime or it was 3-1. One of it. I don't remember. Okay, I remember watching the game though.
Hey guys, I'd like to apologize to Peter. 2 out of 3 times that me and Peter, or I've had Peter on to do an episode of, whatever podcast I'm doing. I've always had this bad tier luck where the video either doesn't record or the sound goes wonky. So I recorded the first 16.5 minutes with Peter, which you just saw, and it's fine. We recorded another 35 minutes of driving around and talking all kinds of things like Crosby hitting the point per game mark 18 times now. We talked about Barkov becoming the leading scorer in points for the Florida Panthers all time. We talked about the Leafs and how Samsonov is a good goalie. He now has the most wins in 35 starts for the Leafs. We also talked about standings, and we talked about the Growlers game that me and my sister Jenna went to. Of course, now the footage for the video got all wonky. I'll show you right here. See what I mean? For whatever reason, it goes funny like that sometimes. I don't know if it's the microphone or the computer or a program I'm using or whatever such. But I apologize again to Peter for, of course, another video that we've made going wonky. Perhaps I'll get you again before the playoffs is up, Peter. Maybe that's what I'll do and I'll make it up to you. So, all right, guys. Thanks for watching this episode of CHOW. Hopefully next week we have a few more things fixed up, and then we can actually get another full video out on the go. Appreciate you all for watching, and I wish you, Peter, Hannah, and Lorelai, and Gracie the best of luck moving to Ontario, and hopefully it's everything that you needed to be. Go Flames, go! Ciao!